Hey kids, I am back and I'm ready to help you continue with your stained glass project, but you guys have already graphed those first 4 lines, so we're going to move a little bit faster now because we can. Let me move this over here out of the way. Okay, so line number 5, let's start there. What is our y-intercept? Our y-intercept is the b value, right? So our y-intercept for line number 5 is positive 4, okay? So I'm going to graph that point first, right? Now, what's the slope? Question number 2. The slope is negative 4/5, okay? Is my slope positive or negative? My slope is negative, so my line should be going downhill from left to right, all right? So I'm going to graph the y-intercept first, positive 4, okay? Then I'm going to move down 4 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to move to the right, run is to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? If you need to count that with your pencil, it'll look like this, okay? You're moving down 4 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, and to the right 5 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you with me? 2 points is plenty to graph a line, okay? But I'm going to graph a couple more points again because doing this by hand and it's a little tricky, right? Okay, so let's graph one more point. Down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and to the right 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I end up right there. Okay, so down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and to the right 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's just me checking to make sure I did it correctly. Okay, now let's plot our line here. Okay, and I want to make sure that I go through all of those points right in the middle. You know what? I don't like that. I'm going to come back. Try it again. I want to hit all those points right at the crosshairs. I'm being very picky right now. Perfect. Okay, because when I plot my next line, remember what we learned, that that was going to be a mirror image of this one, because take a look at our next line, at line number 6. Okay, what do we notice about it? Okay, what's the y-intercept? Okay, I'm going to check off. We graphed line number 5, right? Now we're on line number 6. So what's our y-intercept for that line? Oh, it's also positive 4. What's the slope? This time it's 4/5, but is it positive or negative? It's positive, right? So from left to right, our line should be going uphill. So let's graph the y-intercept first, okay? The y-intercept is 4. Then we're going to move up 4 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, and to the right 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're going to move up 4 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, and to the right 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's enough points for me to graph my line. I am going to plot it very carefully so that it goes through all those points, and I still don't like that one. Let's go back. I want it to be very nice and straight and hit them all in the middle. When you lay your straight edge down, you can make sure that that's aimed real nice and neat, okay? And you can see how lines 5 and 6 are mirror images of one another with respect to the y-axis, right? They have symmetry, okay? So now we graphed line number 6. Yay! How about line number 7? Line number 7, what's the y-intercept? Okay, the y-intercept is negative 4, right? Second question, what's the slope? The slope is -4/5. Is the slope positive or negative? The slope is negative. Okay, so we're going to graph -4 first, right? Then we're going to go down 4 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, and to the right 5 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, if you need to see that, okay, let's move down 4 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then run is to the right. That's your denominator of your slope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just so we can check and make sure that we did it right. Okay. Let's graph one more point. Okay. Let's go down 1, 2, 3, 4, and then to the right 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. The highlighter, not the pen. Sorry. Right there, so that we can see, you can see what point I graphed. You don't have to graph your points that big. Okay. And just to make sure that I did it correctly, okay, down 1, 2, 3, 4, and then to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm convinced our slope is correct. You can double check. Let's plot that line now. We want to go right straight in the middle. Oh, I did a horrible job with that. Let's come back. So we want to line it up a little better. So make sure you lay your ruler down so that it'll come through all those points. Nice and neat and pretty. Okay, yeah, that's better. It hits right in the middle of the points. Okay, I'm going to erase those. Okay, so we have graphed line number 7. One more line. You've got this. Okay, line number 7. Oops, I'll check that off. Okay, last one. What color haven't we used yet? How about pink? All right, so what's our y-intercept? You know this. -4. Okay, what's our slope? 4/5. Is our slope positive or negative? Our slope is positive. Okay, so y-intercept, -4. Okay, from left to right, because this line is positive, we're going to be going uphill. Okay, so we're going to go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and to the right 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and to the right 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that should be plenty of points. Let's graph it nice and neat and pretty and see if I can hit all those the very first try. Nope, not going to do it. Let's try again. Again, if you're doing this by hand, just line up your ruler very straight the first time and you won't have to do much erasing. That's why pencils have erasers. Okay. Everybody makes mistakes when they're doing this for the first time. When they're just learning this, make the mistakes now. It's okay to make mistakes. I'm going to erase those points. Okay, and we have a beautiful stained glass window started. Okay, the very last part is just graphing these points and playing connect the dot. Okay, the connect the dots. All right, let's plot them in order. I'm going to plot this one. Good gravy, Miss Rowe. I'm going to plot this little guy first. -2, 0. And remember, these points are x, y, right? X, y. So we're going to move in the x direction first and then the y direction. Okay, so starting at 0, 0, you're going to move back 2 and up 0. That's that point right there. Okay, so go ahead and plot that point. The next point is over 0 and up 4. Okay, so we're going to start at, go back to the origin, go over 0 and up 4. Okay, then you're going to start at 0 and go over 2 and up 0. That's that point right there. Then our next point is down over 0 but down 4. So that'll be right there. And then you're just going to come back to 2, negative 2, 0. Okay. And so you've got those, and then you're just going to connect the dots, right? So let's do that. From there to there, from there to there, from here to here, and from here to here in order. Okay. You can pause it now if you need to take one final look. I'm going to go ahead and erase the points, but you may go ahead and add some color to your project so that I have a nice pretty display for my classroom. But thank you so much for working so hard on your blueprints. Bye, guys.